guys, today is Vlogtober day 18 and today I'm doing another tag video because I am not doing anything very interesting today, so I thought you guys might like to see this tag. And I thought, seeing as Halloween is coming up, I thought it might be quite fun to do the scariest thing tag. I found this online, I haven't really seen many people do it, so if you want to do it, I tag you. And without further ado, there are 7 questions to answer. Now, they're all about being scared and scary things, and I'm not very good with all that, so I thought it might be quite a fun one to do. The first question is, what is your scariest real life experience? And I actually don't have that many scary real life experiences. Personally, I'm quite scared of flying, and I've been on a few like flights from hell where I actually thought we were going to crash. Everyone on the plane starts screaming. It's just turbulence, but everyone thinks we're going to die. Like, just awful. So for me, that's probably the most scared that I get in day-to-day kind of real life, is if I am on a bad flight. I've only ever had 2, or actually 3. I was on a flight once when I was a kid that got struck by lightning. That was scary, and it just like dropped and then just carried on. But yeah, that was scary. All the lights went off. Number 2, your scariest paranormal experience. I've never had a paranormal experience, but I always am like imagining that there will be like a ghost or something. What was quite scary in Mike's parents' house, didn't happen to me, so I'm like, it's not exactly, I'm just gonna tell a ghost story, is Mike's sister is actually like, gets up really early and goes to the gym every day, and one day she was sitting at the kitchen table facing the window, and in the window behind her she saw a figure walk past behind her, and she was like, ooh! And in the same house, she's also gone downstairs really early in the morning as well and heard the door open and close. And the door in their house has this really distinctive sound because the doorknob like is really noisy, and the door like makes a heavy sound when it shuts. And so she heard the door open and close, and then no one came into the room. She was like, oh, that's weird. And then her dad got up later and came down to breakfast. Squidge is growling right now. Her dad got up later and Squidge, you're freaking me out. Her dad got up later and came down to breakfast, and she was like, oh Dad, did you come downstairs and open the door earlier? He was like, no, I literally just woke up and your mum's been asleep all morning too. Yeah, so that's pretty spooky, but for me personally, like, I never had anything scary happen there, but I would always like run through the hallway because I would be scared if I'm on my own and it was late at night. But apart from that, I've never like seen a ghost or anything, and I don't want to. Number 3, have you known anyone convicted of a violent crime? Someone I was at school with, this is like really like scary, someone I was at school with actually got put in prison for murdering his dad and chopping him up and burying him in the garden, which is pretty scary. Like, I mean, that kind of stuff doesn't happen to anyone else I know. I didn't know him very well, but yeah, that was kind of scary. And number 4, are you afraid of the dark? Why or why not? Yes, I'm afraid of the dark. Whenever I'm on my own, I sleep with the light on, and I know that makes me feel like the lighting has gone way dark in here. Let me switch my light on. The lighting, I've been trying to film videos all morning and the lighting is just crazy. You know those days where it goes super bright and then dark, and then super bright and then dark. Not cool. Anyway. So I always sleep with the light on when I'm on my own. When Mike's here, I sleep with the light off because I feel a bit safer. But if I'm on my own, and all the way through childhood and adulthood, when I've been on my own, like at my parents' house and stuff, I always had a light on. Not necessarily the main light, just like a side light or the light in the corridor so that I could see something. I'm a very like easy sleeper, so I can sleep with light in the room. I know a lot of people have to have like full blackness to sleep, but I also find it easier to wake up if it's not really dark in the room, especially in the winter when it's dark when I wake up and your alarm goes off and it's pitch black. I just feel like I've been dragged out of the depths of sleep. So if it's a little bit light, I feel much better about myself. So it's not really that much to do with scary boogeymen. But then I do, if I'm on my own, I do worry about that. I like worry someone's gonna like, a monster's gonna come get me. Number 5, does your hometown have any scary stories or legends? No, that's really boring, isn't it? I feel like that's a weird thing. I feel like I don't know many legends about many towns, like London, I guess, like Jack the Ripper and stuff like that, but I don't know. Number 6, what is your favourite urban legend? I don't believe it, but the whole like Bloody Mary thing in front of a mirror, I still would never do it. I'm sure there's like a load of variations on this, like I think Sandman is one, all those ones. I would just never ever do it. Also, Ouija boards scare the freaking bejesus out of me. I would never do a Ouija board. My aunt did one once, and I think one of the people who was doing it with her died the next week or something like that. And I just wouldn't ever do it. Too scary for me. And number 7, what is your scariest nightmare? I have scary nightmares all the time. A lot of the time they involve zombies. I'm really into zombies. I like zombie films and stuff and I find them really scary. But I have a lot of dreams about zombies and also of people like murdering people, like murdery people, and you have to fight them off with Mike or with my friends and stuff, which is quite weird. But zombies are like my most frequent like scary nightmare. I have like zombie apocalypse dreams and it always ends in like that situation where you're making the last stand and you're the last ones there and it's all looking bad, and then I like wake up and I'm like, we're all gonna die, the zombies are gonna get us. But then I'm like, oh, actually I'm awake in my bed. So yeah, that was the scariest thing tag. If you guys want to do this and leave it as a video response, that would be awesome. I hope you all have a cool Halloween. And I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.
No, I just pointed your camera at you for the sake of it.
I thought you were talking to someone on the phone. I was watching 11th
The
Gorgeous
phone?
singing in their Instagram video.
You thought